Our top story tonight, a Huntington Park strawberry vendor arrested by ICE is speaking out. He spent weeks behind bars after a high-profile ICE raid in Little Tokyo.
We have a team of journalists on TV and behind the scenes dedicated to covering immigration stories, including our Lori Perez, who spoke to the man and his family tonight. Lori?
Well, Angel Minguela Palacios is home tonight. The question is for how long. He has retained an attorney who is going to help him to try and fight a deportation order, but it is by no means a sure thing. This was the moment Angel Minguela Palacios stepped off a bus and into the arms of his family.
Estoy contento de haber regresado aquí con mi familia.
He says he is overjoyed to be back with them after spending 2 months in custody, most of it at an ICE detention center in Arizona.
¿No hay camas? No hay camas.
¿En el piso?
En pleno piso de cemento, o sea, ni siquiera es piso de madera, no, es piso de cemento.
Where he said there are no beds and they slept on a plain concrete floor, what he describes as
Son condiciones de una prisión, allá es una prisión.
a prison with lights on 24 hours a day and minimal food. Conditions so bleak, he says when men were asked if they wanted to self-deport, many said yes. Minguela ended up there after getting detained by Border Patrol on August 14th. On his last stop of the day, delivering fruit in Little Tokyo, he got swept up by the mass of agents that had taken over the streets outside a press conference hosted by Governor Newsom, a show of force that made national headlines. This was the text he sent to his partner saying, "My love, immigration caught me. Don't worry. Everything is going to be okay. God is going to help us a lot." Tonight, he's thanking God and his community. The 48-year-old came here 10 years ago on a tourist visa and says he has no criminal record here or in Mexico. When a judge granted him a $1,500 bond, his employer paid it. In a statement, DHS tells us he was arrested for breaking our country's laws by overstaying his visa.
I cried so hard, it was just so bad because when my mom told me the news, I can't even explain how I was.
Minguela's oldest daughter, who didn't want to share her identity, says for her mother and her 2 younger brothers, the youngest with autism, being without their dad was overwhelming. They don't want to think about the possibility his attorney might not get the deportation order canceled. As he sits with an ankle monitor and a court date Monday, Minguela is again putting his fate in the hands of God, grateful to be home for now.
He's still just very happy just happy because he has his family here.
And Minguela and his attorney will be in court tomorrow. Again, that will be the next step in fighting to get him to stay here and stay at home. DHS, meanwhile, is still offering to help him self-deport. In Studio City, I'm Lori Perez. KCAL News, back to you.